Hello and welcome to another Warcraft the audio commentary. Today we're going to be watching Game 2 of the ZOTAC finals for numbers 263, the 263rd ZOTAC in a row. Wow, that's a lot of ZOTACs. That is a lot of ZOTACs. ZOTAC has been running for a very long time. What a great tournament. Hopefully it keeps running. It's awesome. It's awesome. And so yeah, this is Game 2 between HawK spawning as the light blue human in the left side of the map versus Fly spawning as the purple orc on the right side of the map. This is Echo Isles, and this is human versus orc. Game 2. So let's see, from the perspectives, we're going to see Fly getting an altar, getting a barracks and burrow, fairly standard. Over here for HawK, he is doing Altar of Kings, farm, and barracks, also fairly standard. Let's see here. It looks like, yeah, and so we have a militia scout coming out from HawK. Not someone who really is a huge fan. It looks like normally when I watch his games, don't see that many scout footmen from him. Still see a lot of scout peasants. So there's that. We do have a Fly scouting in an odd pattern down here. Maybe he's just going to build a shop down here. That's a possibility. We have seen that numerous times. Of course, putting your shop in different parts of the map. We could see that. And you could be coming down here to build the shop even down here. Echo Isles, you'll notice is actually something about this map is that it's not symmetrical. A lot of maps aren't symmetrical, which is really weird. But as you can see, this is about how much space you have to build right here. And there's really no space to build without aggroing the creeps unless you maybe come down here. I think you could build right there. I'm not entirely sure. But over here, there's so much space to build for this thing. As you can see, you can build right here, no problem. We've seen necropolises be built right here. We've seen shops be built right here. We've seen so many things be built right there. Really crazy. But anyway, we're going to see that scout peasant beginning to build a scout tower right there. Of course, scout towers are very, very cheap to start, and he's not actually going to finish that. He can cancel that. It's just giving him some vision. If we look here, we can see how much vision that gives him. It's quite a bit of vision to actually get from that. And of course, we're going to have that grunt come in here and try to cancel that, and it will be taken out. I think not by the grunt itself, but I think something else took it out. But I'm not. I think he canceled it, but I'm not sure. But either way, I'm going to see the Archmage creeping this out, just creeping out this green camp, and it looks like now we're going to send all those back to his base. We're going to see the Archmage coming down here. Where is that peon? The peon is actually running up this way. He's got a bit of wood. In fact, he chopped some wood, and he's being chased now by a footman. I'm not really sure why he came down there. I really don't know. It's odd, but it's very interesting. I'm not sure if HawK has been known to do certain strategies that involve building down here early on, and he was scouting for that. I don't know. It's very, like I said, very odd. But either way, yeah, we're gonna see now that Fly actually has a gloves of haste and a claws of attack +6 on that blade master, and gonna go ahead and pick off the experience from that water elemental as well. So nicely done by that blade master. Very, very, very powerful at this point. Really nice items for this early in the game. Really, really nice items actually. Yeah. So we're gonna see. I mean, I'm not really sure what HawK's doing. I guess he's just trying to net some experience while he runs across the map and tries to prevent a Fly from just, having map control. We did see the Blade Master coming down here to go ahead and pick up Boots of Speed right there, yes, at 1900 mark. And we're going to see it looks like HawK now running across back towards his base. Maybe just have 4 footmen out, running 3 of them actually towards Fly's base now, but there are 3 grunts that are actually also going back towards Fly's base. Little interesting, but maybe that's just a diversion while HawK comes down here with his militia to creep out this mercenary camp, which could work, right? It could work. As you can see, HawK not even actually running into the base, just running through the base, just to provide that distraction that he needs, the diversion that he needs, the time that he needs to come over here and actually creep out that mercenary camp. We do see that Blade Master opening up on one of these footmen, trying to chase it. He does have Boots of Speed, so he will be able to kill that if there isn't some significant blocking coming in from these other 2 footmen. HawK knows that, so he says, I'm just going to separate my footman. The one that's going to die, I'll just suicide it towards your base, and the other 2 will get running away, and they'll be halfway across the map by the time that you actually finish that one off. So, nice move by HawK. Going to go ahead and pick up a Forest Troll Berserker, and let's see, he's on his way halfway through Tier 2 tech, and we see that the Orc player Fly slightly higher or faster on, about to hit Tier 2 right now, throwing up a Voodoo Lounge in his base as well. Now we do see it looks like Fly also going to go ahead and pick up a Forest Troll Berserker from his mercenary camp, and also going to creep that out as well. The middle of the map experience, that's really where a lot of this stuff comes into play. We're going to see actually the Archmage selling an item and picking up a Boots of Speed as well as a Dust of Appearance. And it looks like, because what I was going to say is that this map is kind of split into two halves, right? The one half is one player's and the other half is the other player's. So you know, the middle of the map is where a lot of the experience is, and if you can have map control, you can creep out the middle of the map. If you have real map control, you can actually creep out your opponent's side of the map as well. But the point is getting as much experience as you can. Getting more experience than your opponent's a big deal, and that's why Fly has to creep out as well if he knows that his HawK is creeping out and isn't going for a tech. He knows that he doesn't have pure unadulterated map advantage. But anyway, we're gonna see now that is a level 3 Archmage. We're going to see that the Spirit Lodge is going to take some damage. Trying to cancel that. It will be able to. Yes, indeed. Canceling the Spirit Lodge. Now going for the burrows. And indeed, we're going to see now the HawK right-clicking onto this burrow right here. You're going to see a lot of his footmen have gone down in this fight. But that Forest Berserker also now going to become the target of focus, while we see that those peons are not enough to actually keep this burrow alive. While these burrows does go down, we're going to see a Water Elemental as well as a footman trying to take out a Fly's Troll Berserker as well. We're going to see 3 of these Water Elementals and this Archmage now on this one Orc burrow, getting repaired by too many peons. We're going to see him take a couple hits onto a peon, but go ahead and decide it's time to switch to the other burrow. And he could perhaps take this one out. It looks like he's going to be able to get it out, and it's going to go down. We're going to see down it goes, and we're going to see Shadowhunter out now, getting a Hex off onto this Archmage. As the Archmage now runs away, he does not want to lose this Archmage, of course. So he's just running out of there and going to, of course, start to attack this other burrow with these Water Elementals, and those are going to be the target of focus. Now we're going to see down here for this HawK, going to wake up this creep camp with trying to kill this Forest Troll Berserker, knowing that that footman is less important than this Forest Troll Berserker. And this Forest Troll Berserker actually not going to get marked by Fly. He actually would have gotten away from that, but he did actually auto-attack this creep camp, and now he's going to go down, kind of surrounded by the creep camp. So essentially what that was exactly pretty much what HawK wanted to have happen. Over here for this base, you're gonna see this Blade Master running into this base. We saw it looked like there was a farm right there that Fly was that HawK was trying to build to keep this Blade Master trapped out, but no, he's gonna be able to be fine. Honestly, at this point, it would have been interesting to see him actually getting trapped inside of that base by another farm with that Mountain King back out, but no, that's not going to happen. We're going to see a TP coming off into this base, and we're going to see perhaps a healing potion. No! He bought the healing potion, but he actually goes ahead and goes down to that Blade Master right there, and he just leaves the game. He says, you know what? That's frustrating, and that is frustrating, but you know, was it enough to cause them to lose the game? I don't know, but they've both players, of course, have been playing for a very long time at this point, and in fact, the finals were delayed some time. I was watching, and it took quite some time for them to actually get underway. So maybe he was tired and just didn't want to deal with it. But that's unfortunate. Nice move by Fly, however. And so that's game 2. If you missed game 1, you can click right here and watch that. And if you want to watch game 3, you can click right there. And of course, this is the finals for ZOTAC number 263, which means that this is a best of 5. So even though whatever. Point is, go to game 3. Click right there.